Hi everyone! So this is my first little video blog thing, whatever you want to call it. First and foremost, excuse the face, it's 1 a.m. However, I was so excited about our absolutely awesome day that I had to share it with everybody that I know would be really excited and appreciate the story and maybe be encouraged as well. So here's the story that I want to share with you guys today. As most of you know, we have Daunte, long story, but pseudo foster little guy that's Eli's age, and his birthday is coming up on Christmas Eve. He'll be 5, and then obviously Christmas the next day. So we've had him this is the 3rd weekend in a row that he's been over, and the past 2 weekends I've been asking him, Daunte, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for your birthday? He calls me Mama Jen, so what can Mama Jen and Keith and Eli and Mari get you? And for the whole 2 weekends ago, he just kept saying, toys. Okay, Daunte, what toys? Cars, trucks, animals, toys like Eli, Mama Jen. Because he doesn't really have a lot of toys at home, apparently. So I was thinking, okay, I guess I'll just get him some cars and I don't know, some stuff. So finally last weekend, he says to me, because I just kept asking him, thinking maybe he'd play with something here and it'd really be something he wanted. So he finally says to me, Mama Jen, I want a car like Eli has. Except for Eli doesn't play with cars, and we have no Matchbox cars, none of those, no vehicles in this house. So I'm like, a car like Eli? And he's like, yeah, a red car like Eli has. I'm like, a red car? Like, what? I'm like, can you show me? And I'm like asking Mari, Mari, do you know, has he been playing with something? Did he find something here? She says, oh, I think he means the Jeep. For Eli and Lachlan's birthday in March, my aunts got them a Power Wheels Jeep, so 2-seater big red Jeep. So I'm like, and in the summer when Daunte was here a lot and stuff, he and Eli drive all around. Lachlan didn't even get to go in the Jeep. So I was like, oh, Daunte, do you mean the Jeep that Eli has outside, or that's in the garage? And he's like, yeah, I want a red car like Eli that I can drive. So I was like, okay, so you pick the most expensive thing that we own as far as toys for me to buy you for Christmas and your birthday, with obviously 3 of our own kids to take care of for Christmas. So I was like, okay, well that's the only thing that he said that he's wanted is this Power Wheels Jeep. So I was like, all right, well I'm just gonna look on Craigslist because maybe I'll find a Power Wheels that, you know, somebody's giving away for less expensive, we'll just make it happen, because if Daunte wants a Power Wheels Jeep, then, I want to do everything I can to try to make that happen. So I'm looking on Craigslist, I don't really see anything, it's all just as expensive as in the store, and all of a sudden, I come across the exact red Jeep that Eli has. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's the same one. Okay. So I emailed the person and they said best offer or whatever. So I hate to insult people by offering less. So I kind of shared a little bit of the story and I was like, it's for this little guy that we have and we have 3 kids of our own too. So they wrote back and they're like, is this Jen Moore that's the hula hooper with her husband Keith? And I was like, maybe. Who's asking? But actually, I instead of writing from my regular email that was more anonymous and a random username, I had been on my phone and it was connected to my Hoopnautica mail. So it just sent from that. So it had my signature and said Jen Moore, Director of Teacher Development. If I'd sent it from my regular email, they might not have known that I was Jen Moore, the hula hooper. So I wrote back and I was like, yeah, that's me, Jen and Keith. And she wrote back and it was actually, turns out, small world, that it's the mom of a little girl that dances with Mari at MOSA. So she was like, oh, I know all about Daunte and Clyde and Claudia. And you know what, we just want to give you this Jeep for Daunte. We want to give it to you. I was like, what? Oh my goodness. So she blessed us with, and it's in new condition. It's beautiful. Jeep for Daunte. And on top of that, because that's not already amazing enough, Last night we were at Walmart with all the kids and just like looking around, and Daunte hopped on a little bike and was like, I don't have a bike, Mama Jen. Can you give me a bike for my birthday or for Christmas? And I was like, oh, okay, like, maybe we'll be able to get you a bike for like the summer. Well, when we go tonight to pick up the Jeep, the woman's husband said to Keith, like, we're going to give you this Jeep for Daunte. We want to, just bless him. But on one condition, you have to do something for us. Keith's like, okay, you know what? He's like, you have to give him the bike too. So he has this bike that's his size with the training wheels, adorable, also red, that they gave him for free. So I'm just so encouraged and blessed that, it's the little things. And to me, it just shows that God doesn't care about the bigger pictures, but also the little, he does, but also the little things, like the desire of a little 4-year-old boy's heart that wants a red Jeep like Eli and a bike, that he gets both of them. Like, it's gonna make me cry. Gets both of them for Christmas and for his birthday, and that also frees us up to be able to buy him a few more other toys, and the money that we were going to invest in that we can get him some other stuff too. So that's my story for the day. That's really long and rambly and was obviously way too long for a Facebook update. So if you made it this far, thank you. I'm also sorry that you had to look at my very tired, all day, no makeup face. I would have put my glasses back on, but they were reflecting weird with the little camera and bothering me. I also need to take a moment for my infomercial. My adorable new little sweaty band. It's a sweaty chic, isn't it so cute? It's my little Christmas present from them. Anyways, so that's my story, and I hope it encourages you, and I guess that's it. All right.